Was Sri Lanka's first queen regent also Sri Lanka's first female serial killer? She was said to poison her way through 6 husbands and had 32 palace guards to satisfy her lustful desires. This girl even makes King Henry VIII look like a saint. Sri Lanka's very own Black Widow of Rajarata, Queen Anula of Anuradhapura. Queen Anula of Anuradhapura was Asia's very first female head of state. Her rule from 47 BC was known as the reign of poison, murders, and scandalous affairs. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. According to ancient texts from the Mahavamsa Chronicles, Anula was the queen of corrupt ruler King Choranaga. His 12 years on the throne were unpopular. King Choranaga was known to be despised and cruel to his subjects. His cruel nature drove Queen Anula into the arms of her palace guard, Siva. Queen Anula came up with this plan to dispose of King Choranaga so she could lead the nation with her palace guard, Siva. And that's what she did. She poisoned King Choranaga and killed him. And the people of Rajarata turned a blind eye to his assassination because he was such a cruel ruler. Queen Anula's plan to take over the throne with Siva soon fell apart when the son of King Choranaga's predecessor, King Kudathissa, took the throne. So King Kudathissa was said to be young and inexperienced. He took Anula as his queen. King Kudathissa ruled for 3 years before being poisoned by Queen Anula. Soon after his death, she finally married Siva, her palace guard. And the two ruled Rajarata for a year until she poisoned him as well. Why? This time she fell in love with her carpenter. His name was Vatuka. So Anula then married him and they ruled together for 14 months until she poisoned him as well when she met someone else. This time it was a wood carrier by the name of Tissa. They got married and ruled together for 13 months until he was also poisoned. She then wed her next paramour, a Brahmin priest. His name was Nilia and he only lasted 6 months until, you guessed it, Queen Anula poisoned him as well. After she poisoned Nilia, she decided commitment wasn't for her and decided to just rule by herself. The Queen Anula ruled by herself for 4 months. During that 4 months, she was said to have lustful encounters with 32 of her bodyguards. Yeah, so everything was going great until King Kutakana Tissa made a comeback. Pretty sure I said that wrong. He gathered an army and all, returned to Anuradhapura and seized the throne from Queen Anula. King Tissa didn't fall for her though. He was probably scared that she would poison him too. So he burned her alive in a funeral pyre inside the palace. The palace where she had murdered all 6 of her husbands. Sadly, the Mahavamsa details only the villainous aspects of Queen Anula's rule. We don't really know if she made a difference during her rule and what she meant to her people, or her positive contributions to society at the time. Her whole murderous, seductress reputation sort of overshadowed that in the Mahavamsa. Some historians even claim that she could have been a victim of the misogyny of her time and was nowhere as cunning or vicious as the Mahavamsa made her out to be. So what do you guys think? Anything I may have missed out? Let me know in the comments.